everyone, it's Nina. Thanks so much for joining me today for a new tutorial. I'm going to be bringing you some inspiration using the brand new January 2021 card kit from Simon Says Stamp, and this is snowflake season. It is hard to believe we are almost to 2021, and I'm thinking beyond the Christmas holidays and thinking about the people that I want to send some thank you cards to after the Christmas season, and I thought it'd be fun to make some festive, seasonal snowflake cards with a thank you theme that I can then give to those people. This would also make a great gift set. If you're looking for a last-minute gift idea for someone, I think thank you cards are such a great gift to give for the holidays. You could easily make these cards and then package them up into a nice little gift box and give this as a gift to someone so that they can send some thank you cards this upcoming winter season. So throughout the video, I'm going to be using contents from the brand new card kit, January 2021 Snowflake Season. So many great products in this kit, and let's first talk about how gorgeous these Whimsy Stamps pattern papers are. Now this is just a small selection of the papers that you're going to get in the kit. I'm going to be using these along with the silver holographic cardstock and the ELIZA snowflake die to make some shaker cards. So I'm going to start by die cutting the snowflake from the holographic paper, and I'm going to create 6 cards in total for today's video. I'm going to die cut all of the snowflakes, and these are going to get centered up onto my shaker cards. The backgrounds of the shaker cards are made with the pattern paper. Now these are double-sided pattern papers, so you're going to need to pick out which papers you want for your card. And I got to tell you, these make these shaker cards. The patterns and the details and the rich colors of these papers are absolutely stunning. So I used the Simon Says Stamp basic rectangle die. This is the A2 card size, and I'm just cutting a bunch of the papers out. Then I'm going to take that A2 size rectangle and the next smallest size rectangle from the basic rectangle set, and I'm going to tape them together to create a frame. I'll cut this frame from some white cardstock, and I'm going to cut it 6 times because I'm making 6 cards. I also cut down some acetate sheets. These are clear sheets that I can use for my shaker cards, and I'm rubbing them with drier sheets to eliminate any static that might be left over on the acetate. This is because I'm going to fill each of these shaker cards with glitter. There is glitter inside of the kit, which is the Simon Says Stamp Unicorn Dust Glitter. Gorgeous glitter. I love this glitter so much. It's chunky and it's holographic, prismatic, very, very beautiful. So you're seeing me attach the acetate sheet onto my white frame, and then I'm adding a layer of foam tape around the edges of that frame. On the pattern paper sheet, I'm going to sprinkle on some sequins and some glitter. So for instance, on this shaker card, I'm going to use some snowflake sequins, unicorn confetti glitter, and some moonshine sequins. So all of that I'm going to pile right into the center of my pattern paper, and then I'm going to layer that frame right over top. So we have our frame that's covered with the acetate and also the foam tape, and that's going to sandwich everything into that shaker card. This is a very low bulk card, so this will be very easy to mail. I have pretty much only just this layer of foam tape and then one small piece that we'll attach our sentiment with. Now you can use other glitter besides the chunky glitter. Here's more of a finer glitter. This is the vintage platinum glitter from Tim Holtz. I used this with some blue and white confetti sequins from Simon Says Stamp, and I'm going to layer this with this beautiful purple pattern paper that had a little bit of a golden tone to it. This worked out great. Now I also mixed up some other sequins. I have all the products that I used listed in the video description below. And all of these cards are creating some amazing shakers. That glitter is adding a really cool extra special sparkle to these shaker cards that the sequins can't quite give you. So the combination of the sequins and the glitter together are creating a super sparkly shaker card that is so gorgeous. So here's where I'm attaching my silver holographic snowflakes onto my cards. I'm using some of the craft tacky glue that's in the kit to glue these straight down onto the acetate. I'm only adding glue to the center of the snowflake so that the rest of it will end up being sort of popped up without adding any dimension to this card. It creates a really nice lift and a great cheat for adding dimension to your card. Speaking of cards, on the inside of each of these, I'm stamping a snowflake border that's in the Snowflake Season stamp set, which is part of the kit, and I'm using Simon Says Stamp inks to stamp this image down. I'm using inks that coordinate with the pattern papers that I've used with each corresponding card, And I'm also going to pull out an older Simon Says stamp set called Thankful Flowers to stamp a greeting that says, "Thank you for everything." And again, I'll use a coordinating ink color that matches with the colors on the front of the card. So for instance, I used purple and red here to match with this card. For this one, I used a blue, violet, and blue color, and so on and so forth. Now, in between changing ink colors, I am using Simon Says Stamp Ultra Clean to clean my stamps, because certain inks will stain your stamps, and when you're changing between colors, it's really important that you clean your stamps really, really well. I find that Simon Says Stamp's Ultra Clean gives me the perfect clean in between stamping with colors. And I just use a microfiber cloth to clean the stamps after I've sprayed them with the Ultra Clean. So let's move on to finishing up these cards. So all of these A2 cards are getting attached down onto our shaker frame, which is also the same size as the A2 card. So this is just going to get layered over top, and you won't see any of the card base underneath. The last finishing touch is to add a sentiment on the front. So you could have used the sentiments in the Snowflake Season stamp set that's part of the kit, but I decided to break out these reverse gratitude sentiment strips from Simon Says Stamp, and I'm going to use the sentiment labels die set to cut those sentiments out. This die set cuts out the sentiments perfectly, and all I need to do is trim the ends off with my scissors. Now, one finishing touch to these sentiment strips that I do like to do for any card that I'm creating is to take a black Copic marker and use the chisel end to just simply trace over the white core of the paper. This hides that white core so it looks like the sentiment is stamped onto black cardstock, and I really like how this finishes off the greeting. So this will get popped up, like I said, with one small piece of foam tape just to add a little bit of lift off of the snowflake, but this isn't going to add much bulk to this card, and this card will get mailed very easily. I wanted to show you all the different cards that I made with the different color combinations of sequins and glitter, plus the beautiful pattern papers. They're just so gorgeous. And these cards, like I said, would make a great set to give to somebody either as a gift for Christmas or just because. I love being able to give handmade cards to people I know because I make so many cards, sometimes I just don't have enough people to send them to. So always think about the people that you have in your life that could use some of your handmade cards. It's a great way to be able to share the love and spread some handmade kindness with other people. I hope you were inspired by today's shaker cards and also were inspired by using the contents in the January 2021 card kit from Simon Says Stamp. This kit is so beautiful and filled with so many products that you're going to have a lot of fun making some snowflake themed cards with. I will be back very soon with more to share, but until next time, I hope you'll give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and thank you again for always being here and supporting my channel and watching my videos. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. So until I see you next time, I hope you have a very, very wonderful day. Bye!